Flock Nation, take a breath. The last few days have been absolute chaos in Baltimore, man. We went from the high of thinking the Condor was coming to the Charm City to the shock of a trade being called off at the 11th hour. It was brutal, to say the least. But it is what it is. We keep it moving, man. But if you thought Eric DeCosta was just going to sit on his hands while the AFC North got better, you don't know this front office, man. The Maxx Crosby era in Baltimore died before it started, 100%. But a new king of the pass rush just stepped up to the throne, and we're going to talk about him in a little bit, baby. He's here to stay. Today, we are breaking down a free agency, not masterclass, but just like an update, right, of what's been going on, the veteran reunions, the defensive ball hawks, and yes, we're talking about the $112 billion man who just changed the ceiling for this defense, baby. Let's get into it, man. Roll that intro.
Respect is earned. Respect is never given. It's better to be respected in life.
I got old cats spazzing on their ass. I got Prada.
Everything out of me. They don't get a Super Bowl out of me. Believe that.
Goes underneath, pass is caught, but he is smothered.
Defensive back trying to come in.
All right, let's get in the trenches with Jovaughn Gwyn. With Tyler Linderbaum obviously heading to Vegas in free agency, we had a massive hole at center. The Ravens responded by signing Jovaughn Gwyn to a one-year deal. Now, who is Mr. Gwyn, right? He's not your flashy signing. So who is he? Don't let the 11 offensive snaps from last year fool you, right? He's not a long-time starter, but he is a scheme fit through and through. Gwyn is reuniting with his old coach, Dwayne Ledford, who we just brought in from Atlanta to run this O-line, right? Gwyn was a captain at his alma mater, South Carolina, with 47 consecutive starts, so he has some starting experience. Now, he's a Ledford guy, right? So tough, versatile, and can play center or guard. He's a high floor depth piece this interior needed. And on top of that, we also did re-sign Corey Bullock, which played center for us last year as a depth piece, right? So we got two potential people there for competition. Now, this will provide some competition during training camp, with the winner getting the starting center role, most likely to work hand in hand with Lamar Jackson. I mean, at least that's my assumption, right? And then moving on, man, we do have a reunion. I know you guys remember Mr. John Simpson. He's back in a 3-year, $30 million contract. Now, there are mixed opinions on this signing, as Simpson's tape is not all positive, and there were times where I think he was one of the top penalized guards in the NFL with the Ravens the first time around, and then also with the Jets, right? The positive is he mauls people, baby. I mean, he mauls them in the run game. He did go to the Jets and become a top 10 graded guard in the league, and he hasn't missed a start in 3 seasons, right? So with young guys like Voorhees and Emory Jones Jr. pushing for spots, Simpson does give us that like veteran unfinished business energy, right? So we can not only get back to the AFC Championship game, but obviously, man, the goal is a Super Bowl, man. I do believe we're Super Bowl or bust, honesty, especially after last year. Now, next up, man, is one of my favorite signings, Mr. Ball Hawk. I call him that, Jaylinn Hawkins, man. Now, we all knew that we needed a third safety, right, to pair with Kyle Hamilton so he could be versatile in Jesse Minter's system, like Derwin James. Now, he's coming off a career year in New England, right? Hawkins, that is. 4 interceptions and the 12th highest PFF grade, baby, among all safeties. Ball hog, man, 27.3% hog percentage. That means when the ball's in his area, he's making a play nearly a third of the time. And now grab that, pair it up with Hamilton and Malachi Starks. Good luck throwing that ball deep in 2026, man. I highly, highly doubt it. And now getting more to the grimy type of players, man, Mr. Durham Smythe. I think that's how you pronounce his name, man. We needed to replace the dirty work, right? Patrick Ricard went to the Giants, and also Isaiah Likely, so he does both for us to some extent, right? He played over 70% of his snaps as a blocker last year, 6'5", 257, and he knows Declan Dole's system inside and out. That's key, because we need that, right? We have a brand new coaching staff. Now, if you're a Derrick Henry fan, you should love this signing, man. Smythe's the guy who's going to be leading the way through all those gaps all season long, man. And last but definitely not least, baby, bring me Trey Hendrickson, sack king himself. And I am talking with this because that hypes me up, man. When Maxx Crosby failed his physical and the trade was nixed, EDC didn't just blink, man. He wasn't just blinking, not knowing what to do. He went out and signed the 2024 NFL sack leader, man. Trey Hendrickson to a record-breaking 4-year, $112 max to $120 million deal, man. Now, for some context, man, since 2021, Trey is 4th in the league in sacks, baby, with 61. 4-time Pro Bowler who lives in the backfield. What's the best part? You already know what it is, man. He chose B more so he could go hunt his boy Joe Burrow twice a year, man. We didn't just settle for a backup plan, man. That's not what he is, bro. He is a proven. He is a guy who has been more productive than Crosby over the last 3 seasons. And on top of that, guess what? Dun, 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 dun. We kept our 2 first-round picks, man. This is the biggest free agent signing in Ravens history, and it's not even close, bro. No picks given. Back-to-back sack leader in 23 and 24, and he's healthy and he's ready to go, man. If you saw his presser today, it would get you hyped. It got me hyped. All in all, baby, the reload is real. The defense is terrifying. Well, it's getting there, but I like to hype it up. And the North is on notice. Everybody's been making moves. We're starting to make some moves, and I think we definitely have a lot more crazy moves, at least one more big splash, man. So if you like this content, man, smash that like button. If you think Hendrickson is going for 15 plus sacks, damn, that's a lot this year, man. Please subscribe to Flockboy Nation for the draft coverage coming up next and for all your other Ravens content, man. I appreciate your time. I love you guys. The bank is open, baby. We're out.